going on, everybody? This is Darius. It's Sunday, and I just wanted to drop you another blog entry. Normally, I'm sitting back in my room writing something for you all to read, but today it's a nice day out, so I decided to kick back and do a video blog for you. So I guess what I wanted to talk about today is really investing in yourself and looking at yourself as your own company. So I would be Darius Gant Incorporated, or John Smith would be John Smith Incorporated. And going along with this idea, there's two concepts that I think is important to understand that relate to business. One of them is advertising, and the other is research and development. Advertising, obviously, is pretty much telling the market about the value of your product, which would be yourself. And research and development is the actual development of that product. So these two things it can go in one of two orders. Either one, we can put the research and development first and the advertising second, or two, we can put the advertising first and the research and development second. And I think it's very important to get this order right. We talk about putting the research and development first. That's actually building the value of your product before you begin advertising. Unfortunately, I think sometimes we get caught up in advertising before we do the research and development. So maybe, a real life example is whenever you go out to the movies, you've seen the previews, you've seen everything that's going on, you're excited about going to this movie, and then you get there and you watch the movie and you're pissed. You're like, I want my $10 back, and the $10 I spent on this date. And you're upset as a consumer of this product. And that's the same thing that can happen to us when we begin putting more of our resources and effort into advertising before we have developed the value. Whoever has bought into this product is going to want their money back or whatever they've invested back, because the value of the product is not what we've advertised to them. So it's very important to pretty much develop who you are in whatever goal you're trying to achieve. Develop that person before you advertise who that person is that you intend to be. It's nice to say that, one day I'm going to accomplish such and such result, but not good to say right now I have this, or I'm the greatest person, when you haven't really developed that product yet. You haven't really developed that value yet. So when we talk about being successful in our goals, I think it's important, like I said, to make sure we that value is there. The successful person who wants to be an accountant, you're going to work hard and develop the skills necessary to be a great accountant before it's advertised, before it has to be advertised. If you want to be a great actor, you're going to work on acting before advertising how great of an actor you are. And I think that's a very important concept. So I guess the challenge would be to, every day as we move on, continue to develop the person that we are, so that one day when we are advertising, what value we can provide, people are more receptive, and when they actually buy into the product who we are, they won't be upset. Matter of fact, they be impressed. But we can't get confused on what research and development really is, because you can put time and resources into the wrong things. For example, if I went out and bought, $1,000 worth of clothing, maybe to go out or even on the job, well, next week, all the money I put into those $1,000 worth of clothing, essentially is worth zero, because it has no future value. But if I went out and I bought a couple books and I'm studying the information that I learned from those books, or maybe some training or advice from a friend, that has a lot of value as you move on. Because let's say you want to get a promotion, that added value that you have is going to help you to get that promotion. Whereas if you just have nice clothes, you just look good. That's it. So we want to make sure that the product we put out there, actually consists of what we're advertising it as. So again, as we move on day by day, let's just make sure we continue to progress and build that value as people, and then one day we're going to look back and say, wow, I'm definitely a different person than I was yesterday. I've come so far, and So I basically think that's what's important, and that's the message I wanted to send out today. I know I'll be talking with a lot of you throughout the week, and I look forward to hearing from you. Feel free to make comments either on my website, www.dariusgant.com, or I'm pretty sure some of you will be tagged to the video blog on Facebook. So feel free to contact me. I look forward to hearing from you. And until the next blog post, see you later.